4-0, clean sweep, looking good doing so. Invil are going to be facing Motivaciya in the upper bracket finals tomorrow. And for Goodnight Nomi, it's down in towards the bloody depths of the lower bracket.
And this Goodnight Nomi team seems like it still needs quite a bit of work, IMO.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, the Goodnight Nomi team in the upper bracket against Invil just straight up got murdered.
Another BO5 in the losers bracket. It's between two teams, one coming up from the winners bracket, Goodnight Nomi, that lost to Invil in a pretty bad fashion, I have to say, and against they're going to be facing Ntmg.
I'm inclined actually to believe that Ntmg are the favorites.
By far. Let's put it that way, by far, I think.
They're handling the team of Ntmg that came in here as the favorite. Players of Goodnight Nomi seem to have recovered mentally. 15 tanks alive, HP disadvantage, 4k, playable.
Very playable. The only issue they have is time.
That was a lot of HP invested. Now Goodnight Nomi actually for the first point in time with the HP advantage.
Just one left, make it 0. It's going to be Goodnight Nomi to make it 3-1.
They are going to be taking it home against the predictions of all of us, both analysts and casters.
We didn't expect the Goodnight Nomi to take the victory. That's the first surprise of the day. The next match of the losers bracket will be VULGUS against Goodnight Nomi, battling for at the very least the bronze badge.
Prediction-wise, we are pretty split here. I have to say I was very impressed by how VULGUS played the group stage.
I think that VULGUS will win, but we'll have to see.
I would currently take VULGUS's positions. Signups falls against CFR, and now VULGUS is starting to fall a little bit like dominoes, sitting and giving all initiative to Goodnight Nomi, and it's not working out for them whatsoever.
VULGUS getting punished by the players of Goodnight Nomi that with a lot of small but individual efforts do actually manage to turn this one around. Very good job of exploiting all the openings that a very, very passive opponent was giving.
Now comes the repush from VULGUS around the hill, and Goodnight Nomi is trying to take this opportunity to push 0 line with the triple BZ, the E5s as well. Automatic solo, they actually lose only 1 on this crossing, and this might be a good move. And the 50Bs are actually starting to work in this kind of a scenario.
And Goodnight Nomi, it seems like, are actually going to be able to win that hill. Good job once again by Goodnight Nomi, taking the mistakes that VULGUS was making and completely exposing them in front of the eyes of the world. That was once again very good reactions shown by Goodnight Nomi as to what VULGUS was doing. Already up to nothing. And this means now that they're in a commanding, in a prime, in a leading position in this match here. They only need one more round, but it is going to be on VULGUS's map pick of Prokhorovka.
Yeah, but an immediate repush though from Goodnight Nomi. Still not seeing this repush. This repush has been coming unspotted the whole time from below. Pabux, Lucky Twist, they're gonna be behind these guys, and Mark and Moran will actually just have to drive forward. They don't really have a choice anymore, but that means they're driving into Automac, and even Rishak here in the STRV has the position to shoot towards these VULGUS tanks.
Mark, not long for this world, is going to drop to the grave as well here, and then VULGUS is going to be left with little to no other assets to work with. MV getting found here on the 1-2 line, wiggles, weaves, but it's going to be Chucky with the EBR to pick it up, and the situation here for the team with the German core is going from bad to worse, trailing with tanks, trailing with HP, got nothing left to work.
It's a very clean victory for Goodnight Nomi. 3-0 VULGUS, we have to say goodbye. It's going to be a very hard task for Goodnight Nomi because they're going to be playing against Invil, the other Polish team, but the better one. 60% only for Invil. That's very surprising, if I can say so. I would tend to give them more likely 80% against Goodnight Nomi. Polish derby.
There is a clear favorite here.
They've already clapped this team once, so wouldn't be surprised to see a repeat of that.
All right, let's go with our predictions. Yeah, 3-0 all the way. I'm going with the peer pressure here.
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life, by the way.
No, I think also that's the first time I've ever seen that, but honestly, I think that's the way that this match is going to go. It's like, yeah, Invil's going to get the 2-0 on Sand River, and then they're going to get another one on Proco, and then the match is over.
You know what, Keyhand? I'm inclined to agree with you quite a bit.
But maybe Goodnight Nomi is going to positively surprise us by taking a round or two, or God forbid 3.
Invil is losing guns, but I think Goodnight Nomi is sometimes over-rotating a little bit and not keeping control of parts of the maps that are not really lost easily. To retake the K-line now again, it's going to put them in a little bit of trouble.
2 quick kills here for Invil. Has Goodnight Nomi bitten off too much to chew?
It's going to be Panzer Fury going to be falling as well against Igang and Xavi, and Goodnight Nomi actually coming out really strong on Sand River.
All of us predicting the 3-0. It's not going to happen, at least for Invil, that is. I have to say, a very interesting round number 1 here, to say the absolute and very least. It felt like Goodnight Nomi was mentally a bit ahead of Invil here.
Unexpected.
For now, Invil looking like they can and will be hurt in this lower bracket final. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, yeah, Goodnight Nomi are playing them
they
here.
Have a Project CW. It's just looking very, very unlikely that Goodnight Nomi is going to be able to pull this through. Okay, like, sure, they won this first round, right? But that was 1 round. Just 1 singular game.
For the long trades instead, they're going to commit in here on that double I7 on the lower side. Clck taking a lot of damage, going down to 12 HP already.
But Goodnight Nomi is going to be able to clear this part of the map.
Able to clean up tank after tank after tank in the southern part of the map.
If you look at the minimap, Keyhand, it's just a sea of Goodnight Nomi going everywhere and anywhere, and nothing really stopping them from just taking back their own base. It's over, Key. It's match point for Goodnight Nomi. Going into Prokhorovka, Goodnight Nomi needs 1 more, and I think I just filled out my prediction the wrong way again.
I don't see a single script that has 2-0 Goodnight Nomi written on it. I am absolutely baffled.
They've played 2 good rounds of World of Tanks.
Craziest thing, in my opinion, is that, you know, Goodnight Nomi right now is acting faster than Invil, that normally is known for their lightning speed. Invil trying to stay alive in the lower bracket finals here. Goodnight Nomi here, they did all get spotted, and now they're all turning around.
Are they gonna swing mid? Do they have the cojones? They're gonna do it, man. This is brave, this is ballsy, but it is potentially a good move. But I don't know, man. They're not really in position to do this swing just yet.
Do they actually dare to go for
it?
Back towards their own side? The question is, what are they going to do with it? I mean, Piotr is seeing this from a mile away. He's trying to get out. Actually, never mind. He's going to just jump onto Jordan, and now the 907 start pouring into the ditch here, taking some damage, but not a lot. They have to keep going here. This is wild.
This is indeed wild for Goodnight Nomi, who are looking to take Invil out of this tournament, pushing down the 2-line after they came over the E-line, swinging. Marcel taking the damage, and there's no STRV at K2. There's no Hori at K2 either. There's nothing in position for Invil right now to stop the brown force of 907s. Invil will have to repush something, and it looks like they're gonna go for the hole. But right now, that Hori STRV combination that they have is not contributing nearly enough. So yes, Invil up in HP, but that is neglectable because of that double TD in the back that is not contributing. Solo is there, the STRV is there as well. They will lose the hole for Goodnight Nomi, but they will clear 1-2, and I think that's the most important part. And if Goodnight Nomi makes no major failures, they should be able to take this.
Baku getting picked up in his S-Conk respectively, and somehow Invil is making this work. 3 KHP up, they get another gun as Pabu drops, and Invil says to the god of death, not today.
Now that the repush coming into the hole, they're keeping Rishik alive in an SRV. He managed to get D-spotted, the perfect timing there from Goodnight Nomi to actually make this move. Miku's outspotted as well. He's gonna fall in that ABR to Monster, and that is really, really bad for the side of Goodnight Nomi. They really needed that EBR of Miku to stay alive in this. Monster out of the game right now, it's over. If Clck pushes into the dip and kills him, Clck is going for it, which I think is the move here. Clck for his team, pushing that EBR. Yes, it's gonna be costly. He takes 1 shot from the Hori. He doesn't connect on the second one. You have to take down this EBR Clck on the next shot. Can you get it? He can. He does pick him up. They're gonna proxy spot each other. No, Ketsai actually gets outspotted by Rishek. Rishek now turning. Piotrix find Clck. The roll is not there for Ketsai. He falls. Filtrix is the only one that can still win this game, in my opinion. He needs to kill Twist and then cut off Rishek in all that in 30 seconds. He misses. DJ misses as well. The shot on Twist, who goes D-spotted now. Rishek still running. 23 seconds left.
10 seconds. The time is going to be what throws Invil out of the tournament. 3-0, but not the way anyone saw this going.
This is impressive. They have played well, their playstyle, their rotations. They were very brave, I have to say, in their playstyle. They were not scared of Invil today. They went aggressive, they took the lead, they took the initiative, and that's exactly what we want to see.
That match got me hyped, I'm not gonna lie. They really took the fight to Invil, especially in the last game. I didn't even really want to think about what was happening, I just wanted to watch and enjoy it.
Unbelievable. gnxmi securing themselves, like reforming the team, making it to the finals.
I have no words. I am speechless. I don't know what to say. Invil not making it to the finals of the Clan Showdown January is nothing short of a gigantic surprise. That hasn't happened since August 2020. Moving into this one, yeah, Goodnight Nomi did look good against Invil, and there is so much to talk about there, but do we believe in them against Motivaciya? You're not called Invil, you're called Goodnight Nomi. It doesn't matter, we're gonna take the first round anyways.
4 seconds, Hizabi will need to connect the shot. Igai will need to connect it as well. Can they get it? 1 second left. Yes, they do actually. I think Rishik just barely reloaded.
Wins Goodnight Nomi this round number 3. I would say a furious one, a chaotic one, but one with a winner that we didn't even see it make to the finals, but they are here and they have come to stay. He explodes, leaving the scoreline at a 3-1 for the underdog.
Goodnight Nomi on that train now, losing the first round, but picking up the next 3. They're all stuck on the ramp at E6, and it's gonna be match point for Goodnight Nomi, man.
Goodnight Nomi, it looks like they're doing it.
I don't think so, Keyhand. I don't think Goodnight Nomi has done just enough to bring this home.
Oh, he does set Dreiser on fire.
The first one he hit the second one as well. Positive picks up solo. He's now playing versus 2 one-shot. It is going to be something if he wins this.
Positive, it might be catching him here. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and the shot does not connect. Positive does get spotted. Rishik as well, but the 260 have pretty good accuracy on the move, and Positive makes his team stay alive. Momentum starting to mount in towards the direction of Motivaciya. It looks like we are going to a tiebreaker. 4-1 into 4-5. Motivaciya going to be taking it home, deservedly so, but man, what a heartbreak for Goodnight Nomi.
Such a run coming into qualifications, rebuilding the team, making it through groups, making it through the lower bracket all the way to then fall at the very, very end. I think they can be only proud of what they have achieved.